Hi everyone, I am Professor Shalini from Mechanical Department. In last lecture of term we have seen damped free vibrations and differential equation of motion for it. Okay. In that we have obtained differential equation as S12 is equal to minus del plus or minus under root del square minus 1 whole bracket omega n. Okay. We will further do analysis for three different conditions, that is for over damped condition, critically damped condition and under damped conditions. Okay, first we will see for over damped condition. Okay, for in over damped condition what is case? Here del is greater than 1 and damping coefficient is greater than critical damping coefficient. Okay, when this condition is observed, it is called as over damped system. Okay, now we will do analysis for this over damped system. Okay, then we will take equation. In this case what we obtain, S1 is equal to minus del plus under root del square minus 1 bracket complete omega n, and what we will obtain S2 as S2 is equal to bracket minus del minus under root del square minus 1 whole bracket omega n. Okay, then what is our differential equation here? After the applying this S1 and S2 in differential equation, what we get? X is equal to C1 e raised to in bracket minus del minus under root del square minus 1 whole bracket complete omega n plus C2 e raised to under root minus del plus under root del square minus 1 whole bracket omega n. Okay, omega n t. Okay, this is our final solution for this over damped system. What is here? C1 and C2? C1 and C2 are constants. Okay, and they can be obtained by applying initial conditions. Okay, now we will see typical response graph. Okay, typical response graph for over damped system. Okay, here we can see from the graph that amplitude, suppose this is amplitude and this is amplitude and suppose this is time. We plot time on x-axis and amplitude on y-axis. From this typical response curve of over damped system, what we can see, amplitude decreases exponentially with time and becomes 0 when time is infinity. Okay, it becomes 0 for time infinity. Okay, now we will see for second system, that is analysis for critically damped system. Analysis for critical damped system. Critically damped system. We all know what is condition for critically damped system. Del is equal to 1 and damping coefficient is equal to critically damped coefficient. Okay, in this case what is S1 and S2? Here S1 and S2 becomes minus omega n, as del is equal to 1 and C is equal to Cc. Okay, then what is our differential equation? As we all know, x is equal to C1 e raised to minus omega n t plus C2 raised to C2 t e raised to minus omega n t, or we can also take here common, x is equal to C1 plus C2 t e whole bracket complete e raised to minus omega n t. Okay, this is final solution for critically damped system. Okay, and here we can say that constant C1 and C2 can be obtained by applying initial conditions. Okay, we will draw here typical response curve for this critically damped system. Okay, suppose we plot omega n t upon x axis and x divided on y axis. Okay, now we will suppose this is for del 10, this is for del 5 and this is for del 2 and this is for del 1. This is for critically damped system. Del is equal to 1. This is nothing but critical damping. Okay, we can see here that amplitude decrease as much as faster to compare to overdamped system. Means what? In this overdamped system the amplitude decreases slowly as compared to critically damped system. Okay, now we will see for underdamped system. Okay, analysis for underdamped system. What are considerations in underdamped system? In underdamped system we take del is less than 1, and what is one more consideration here? Damping coefficient is less than critical damping coefficient. When these both conditions are observed, what we call system as? We call the system as underdamped system. Okay, this is nothing but underdamped system. Okay, we will find here value of S1 and S2. Okay, as we all know, in this case the root are complex conjugates. Okay, so S1 becomes S1 is equal to bracket minus del plus j under root 1 minus del square whole bracket complete omega n, and S2 becomes minus del minus j bracket under root 1 minus del square bracket complete omega n. So what is our solution for differential equation? Solution for differential equation becomes, we want to put the value of S1 and S2 here. Okay, then x is equal to C1e raised to minus del, we will put value of S1 plus j under root 1 minus del square whole bracket complete omega n t plus C2e raised to, we will put value of omega 2 minus del minus j under root 1 minus del square bracket complete omega n t. Okay, so we will rewrite this equation. Okay, by rewriting this equation what we get? X is equal to e, we will take common outside minus del omega t omega n t. Now we will put bracket, C1 is equal to what are remainder here? C1 e raised to j under root 1 minus del square omega n t, and here what are reminders? C2 e raised to bracket j under root 1 minus del square omega n t. Okay, whole bracket complete here. Okay, now we are going to use relationships of we all know e raised to I theta is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay, and e raised to minus I theta is equal to cos theta minus I sin theta. We are going to use both equations in, suppose we are considering, we will put these values in equation 2. Okay, then what we obtain, we are going to put these values in equation 2. Then we can write equation 2 as x is equal to e raised to minus del omega n t bracket c1. Okay, c1 in bracket cos under root 1 minus del square omega n t plus j sin under root 1 minus del square omega n t. Okay, and in second term we can write it as plus c2. Okay, is equal to in bracket cos omega 1 minus del square omega n t minus j sin under root 1 minus del square omega n t. Okay, and we will complete this full bracket. Okay, now here both constants are used. Okay, c1 plus c2, and here j c1 minus c2 are real quantities. Okay, so this equation we can write it as x is equal to e raised to minus del omega n t whole bracket complete a under root cos under root 1 minus del square omega n t bracket complete plus we are just putting a and b here. Okay, under root sin b bracket sin under root 1 minus del square omega n t. Okay, here we complete our bracket. Okay, therefore what our x becomes x is equal to a1 e raised to minus del omega n t bracket again bracket sin under root 1 minus del square omega n t plus phi 1 bracket complete. We will complete here bracket. Okay, when we represent oscillatory, this equation represents oscillatory motion. Okay, and the frequency we can obtain frequency of this motion. What will become frequency? Omega d is equal to under root 1 minus del square omega n. This will become frequency. Okay, here omega d is nothing but damped natural frequency. There omega d is nothing but damped natural frequency, and here we can obtain this constant a1 by initial conditions, and this phi 1 can also be obtained by initial conditions. Okay, thank you.